Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are on our third worksheet and we're going to be focusing on mouths today. Don't forget to put your name, date, and period for me. Grab your number 2 pencil. Make sure you have an eraser and a sharpener. We are going to be using the grid method again. We are once again 3 by 2 inches. And we're going to go ahead and draw these lips over here. So if you can see, that top lip is usually a lot darker than the bottom lip. Okay, and you can see that in these 2 images here. I threw in a little curveball for you guys. This is going to be a lot more challenging for you, but I want you to give it a try. You might like it. It'll help you learn how to do an open mouth and practice doing teeth and different shapes of the mouth. So we're gonna go ahead and start these lips right now. So once again, we're gonna start off by just generalizing location of the top lip and the bottom lip into our grid. So it looks like we have a piece of the bottom lip right here on our top half. So I'm gonna just sketch that out. Kind of curves right here too. And stops there. So we have about all that there. Right here, let's see, let's do this top lip. Comes out about right there. Curves like that. All of our lips curve right there at the top. And then it's going to come down over here at the very end. Okay. So that is the shape of the top lip. Now for the bottom lip, it's not so much a shape on the sides, it's more making sure that those values are correct to go ahead and bring those lips out. Okay, but I do see some solid lines here at the bottom for the lip. So I'm going to go right here, do that. And maybe it stops about right there and then stops about right there. So we're going to go ahead and begin. So for our top lip, we're gonna go ahead and start creating value layers at a time. So since the top lip is darker, we're gonna go ahead and make it dark. Okay, but do not go too dark. Remember, we wanna make sure that we keep our pressure lightly, so if we make a mistake, we can erase. And here in the middle section of our lip, it actually is lighter, so we don't want to push too hard. So I'm getting that shade right here, but when you go lower down here, it does get darker. It's darker right here in the corner. And it goes light. Right here. All right. Now you can see that these lips have a lot of texture. So there's going to be some highlights that are going to come out. I also want you guys to make sure that you put a very light shade on your paper for the base of the skin. No skin is as white as paper, so we always have some type of tint to our skin, especially in this black and white image. Okay, and I'm actually going to do that all the way around, get that base in there. Okay, all right, so let's start working on this lip. Okay, this mouth is slightly open, so here's that top lip. The mouth kind of opens right here. So this is pretty black, or dark, very dark. I'm not gonna say black, it's just dark. All right, because that's the inside of the mouth, because this mouth is slightly open. And then we have these shadows right here on the lip. So I'm just gonna do this. There we go, right here. The lip is curved, so we're gonna add these curviness to the lips. I think I did that a little too dark, so if you did a little too dark or thick, just thin it out a little bit. There we go. And you have this one in the middle, followed by a shadow, and then a shadow going this way. Gets a little dark here again. And we have a line here. Maybe like a few lines up here too. Okay, and I'm just gonna add, you know, the textures that I see in the lips. Okay, and I have some hard lines around my lips, so I'm gonna kind of erase those because I think I did those a little too dark. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna lightly shade instead of drawing those hard lines. There we go. So much better. Gonna go lighter here, up and around. It's kind of dark in this area. And then going back into this. So I think that there is our top lip. We can make these edges a little darker. Okay, make sure to try to add that roundness because our lips are round and curved. And I think that's good for the top lip. you can see, this little area is a little darker. So we have that dip between, right there between our lips, and then, yeah, we can always blend here, blend, there we go. And then bring out those highlights a little more if you wanted with an eraser. That's what I like to do. There we go. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start working on our bottom lip. It's really light on top, and it's light on the bottom too. So I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna make sure that just gonna go up and down as I just see these lines. So I want to make sure that I capture all those lines. And then same over here. All right. So now that I got that, you can see that it's darker over here at the bottom. So no hard lines, my friends, just building on values, getting those darks dark, getting those, leaving those lights light. That's what this is gonna be all about. So if you can, under your lip, it's like really dark. So just trying to figure out that shape. All right, the greens are coming out in my desk. So a lot of white lines here, but come around. Okay, let me see. And when you have that darkest dark, you realize there's some darker values right here at the bottom of the lip. So I'm gonna try to capture those and make them darker. There's, and then the outer lips seem a little darker. Okay, we're gonna try these shape a little better too. There we go. All right, I think we are coming along. Maybe my lips look a little fat. If I want to pull out some of those highlights too, I can go ahead and just use my eraser. Eraser is great at that. There. And there are your lips. Now what I want you guys to do on your own is work on these other two lips. This one may take a little longer because it is a little bit more challenging. So go ahead and begin.